Spanish, American, and Japanese occupation has made a big impact and greatly influenced our system of education. From 1898, during the periods of American colonization, English was implemented as the language of instruction and a public school system was established, governed by a Department of Instruction, and is reflected on the U.S. system. Come, let's see for ourselves how it really works in our country's current generation.
Our goal today is to reach Barangay Taminla. It is situated at the northwestern tip of the province of Guimaras. Taminla is one of the poorest barangays in the municipality of Buenavista, having its poverty incidence of 40.8%. We are here in Taminla Elementary School. It is a non-central rural elementary school which is under the supervision of the District of Buenavista 1. It comprises of 143 pupils, 6 teachers, and 1 school head. There are still remnants of American colonization in our educational system. As the U.S. government had brought to us, cleanliness is valued. In fact, in my observation, pupils clean their surroundings before the flag ceremony, during noontime, and after their classes. Sometimes in another school in Buenavista, they consume their first period classes just to clean the room and the garden. Head Teacher 3, Mrs. Ruby P. Sayam, will elaborate the challenges that Taminla faces.
So how is the performance of your school, ma'am, in terms of the National Achievement Test and other extracurricular activities?
So far, since I arrived here, our NAT results or our National Achievement Test results is only 69.97. But because of my, maybe, I don't know how to say it, good leadership, I obtained the scores of 80 and above up to the present. In our co-curricular activities, so far, we are ranked first placer in our HICAC district level, and also in our mathematics, that is a math challenge. We are number 3 in the whole district.
Is there any dropout rates in your students?
So far, for almost 6 years, been here in Taminla Elementary School, 0 dropout rate.
So what are the major problems that your school has encountered in terms of the educational system?
In our school, the number one problem I have here is the financial problem, because children used to get absent because of what is that, financial problem. They don't have baon for sometimes, they don't have rice, so they tend to be absent.
So what does the government support in your school?
We usually have our donations from our local government, most especially our barangay captain, which is very supportive.
So do you think that those things that you have received from the government is enough for this school?
Actually, I'm only receiving 4,000 plus in MOE, and cannot accommodate, what is that, all the needs of the school. That's why I look at our roofs. It's colorless.
Grade 6 advisor Ms. Annalyn G. Kaumban will give their strategies in teaching Taminla children.
In the span of 10 years, ma'am, can you say that the effort that you are giving to your student justifies the salary that you receive from the government?
Satisfaction sa salary. Satisfied na.
So what are your teaching strategies in order for you to cope up with that hectic schedule?
Time management lang siguro. Kaya kinahanglan kabalo ka mag-budget sa time. Divide mo time mo para mapaigo mo 7 subjects for the whole day.
So, anything you want to say to the government regarding your system or your school today?
Ang dire sa amon, ang kulang kami sa mga books lang.
Ang alagyan, daw malunang. Di kung inulan, be. Laman ka mo na budlayan. Galakat pagit ka mo yapakadto to.
Pilapit mo na.
Kaya nga malunang ang alagyan, no?
luta.
Ano ka na grade subong?
6.
Grade 6 ka na? Pila ka katuig?
12.
Well, pila ka mo ka magutod sa inyo nga family?
Siyam.
Siyam ka mo? Kapila ka?
7.
Kapito ka? So, mga magulang mo, nakatapos na sila skila?
Isa lang.
Ang isa lang?
May anong favorite subject mo? Math?
Math?
Ikaw, ya?
Paborito mo nga subject? Filipino.
Filipino, ikaw?
Ay, wow.
Wow,
English
lain-lain.
math.
Buat si teacher niya, hindi. Buat na. Wala niya ka mo ginahampak or ginasakit. Kung mga kids, wala man.
Saway lang.
Mayo man.
Ano gusto mo magdako ka? Teacher nga, teacher.
The Philippine education is unconsciously motivating the pupils to persevere in order to achieve their goals in life. But many of us are still unaware that the majority of them lack enough support from the government and they need our help in struggling to fight for their rights in this country. Therefore, we insist to have a responsible government that can lead and should re-examine the existing curriculum and further implement a nationalistic education not only for the students to achieve high literacy, but also to produce a citizenry that is appreciative, conscious, and responsive of its national identity and has ideals and aspirations for the betterment of the country as a whole. We aim to produce thriving individuals with high qualities of communal care, involvement, productivity, and great leadership. This endeavor may not be easy, but it is never wrong to give it a try. For the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.